Hello, welcome to Enlightened Joy for your weekly meditation mandala reading. My name's Cara and we're going from the 1st of October, can you believe it, we're in October already, to the 7th of October 2018. So don't forget to like and subscribe the video and put a comment 1, 2 or 3 below to let me know which card resonates with you this week. This week we've got 3 mandala cards, 1, 2 or 3. And the inspiration cards kept flying out. So we've got quite a few inspiration cards this week too. So there's a lot of information coming for you this October. So let's get started. Card 1. Peace and centeredness. Your 3 inspiration cards are touch, humour and confidence. Being centered helps you find peace, and you usually can do that by being confident. That's interesting that the confident card came out, and through meditation actually can help you become centered. A lot of people do a sport, and when they jog, for example, a jogger might find that the repetition is quite meditative. A boxer might find skipping quite meditative, and it gives you an opportunity to just completely zone out, and yet by doing that, your brain, it quietens your mind and allows you to really just stop. Because even when we're asleep, we've still got loads of thoughts running through our minds. Usually we're dreaming, depending on, and sometimes if we're quite stressed, we might be grinding our teeth, and just things can feel like they're out of whack with us. So if we search for the peace and the centeredness in our life, that will help. And of course, you can do that through humour. Humour's fantastic for helping you just relax and shrug off a bad day perhaps, or just really focus back on what makes you feel good. And sometimes just watching a funny movie is all you need to do. Even the funniest part of that funny movie makes you feel amazing. Touch could be run up and give someone a hug. Now make sure they're okay with that. Make sure you warn them. You don't want to get yourself into trouble. But just giving someone a hug, or give your pet a hug. They love it when you give your pet a pat. Perhaps you've got a cat or a dog or something else and you give them a pat or give them a talking to, a cuddle. They'll all love that. And have the confidence to stop and meditate. If you need to, or if you would like to start a meditation routine, start 10 minutes in the morning. You can get amazing ones here off YouTube. I might pop a few in the channels, recommendations that I like below, and you could go and have a look at a couple of those. Just take the time to go through and relax. Honestly, the first couple of times I meditated, I fell asleep. In fact, most of the time I meditate, I fall asleep if I haven't had enough sleep. So do that, because you feel amazing. You feel refreshed because you just slowed down and you relaxed. Eventually, though, you'll go through the meditation and you might just be sitting there in quiet reflection, and perhaps an amazing idea will come to you. So this is something that you can focus on. Card 2. What fantastic cards these are. Vitality, aliveness and energy. That's your meditation mandala. And the 2 inspiration cards this week are wisdom and magnetic. So being vital is obviously very important to keep your youth, keep a spring in your step. Perhaps look into your diet. Perhaps you just have extra energy, but maybe you have been looking after yourself and it's all starting to kick in now and you're starting to feel pretty good about things. Maybe you start a new exercise program. You might do some yoga. You might have started meditating, and this will give you a little bit more energy and make you feel more alive because you're focusing on your passion, on something that you're very passionate about. And that could be through something that you've been studying, and that could be your wisdom. And this makes you magnetic to other people, and usually, amazingly enough, to the opposite sex. When you're passionate about something, when you are enthusiastic and you've got you're very alive and you just exude joy, that makes you magnetic to others. So good luck with that energy this week. You're going to have a ball. Card 3. Forgiveness, unconditional love, and tolerance. And your 2 inspiration cards this week are challenge and create. Now the create one came out twice. So I thought it fell out and I put it back in and it came out again. So there must be something in this for you this week. So forgiveness, unconditional love and tolerance. Well, everybody needs to forgive someone. Everybody's been hurt at some point by someone in their life, and it can't hurt to forgive. You don't have to forget the act or whatever it was, but you can forgive the person, because that is of no benefit to you. If you forgive the person, then you are released from that burden. They don't usually feel it if you're holding on to that grudge. So forgive who needs to be forgiven. And then send out unconditional love to the world. Sometimes the news is so hard to watch because there's so much sadness out there. There's a lot of people that need your love. So send out some unconditional love into the world and help others with that joy and that unconditional love, because so many people need love. It's what makes the world go round. They say all there is love. And love is the basis of and the reason for love. Unconditional love will make everything better in your world. And also, we don't know what's happening in other people's lives sometimes, so we do need to forgive them and send them unconditional love, because that might be all they need. Perhaps do give them an act of kindness. Show tolerance towards somebody who's, stepped on your toes one too many times. Just say, instead of jumping down their throat, perhaps be a little bit more tolerant and say, I don't appreciate that. Or if you see someone having a bad day, say, do you need some help? Be tolerant of, maybe you've got a puppy that's jumping and overexcited. Don't get angry with them. They're excited to see you. With a pet, give them love. Always unconditional love with animals. And how can you not forgive a beautiful soul like that? And your challenge this week will be that you will need to forgive someone. There will be something that comes up this week that requires you to show forgiveness, unconditional love and tolerance to someone. You may need to create something to help you forgive someone too. Let's say that you are a painter, or you might need to write a note. You might need to do a drawing, some adult colouring, anything that makes you feel creative to help you shed that. If you're feeling it's very hard to forgive someone, also look at the relationship as well. Send them unconditional love. You know that you're tolerant. You've probably been tolerant for a long time. Send that person unconditional love and forgiveness. That situation will be lifted off your shoulders. You will be unburdened. Thank you so much for watching the Enlightened Joy Weekly Meditation Mandala and Inspiration Card Reading for the 1st of October to the 7th of October, the 1st to the 7th of October, 2018. And come back next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And also leave a comment below letting me know which one resonated with you. Was it 1, 2, or 3? Have a great week.